Greetings, sweet things, it's me, Fern Lulham, and I am here to change the way you view your love life. Welcome back to my lovely subscribers, and if you haven't yet subscribed, click that button and join the frickin' fam already. Jeez! Today I want to talk about bullying, and I think it's easy for us to associate bullying with being a kid and being at school. However, in reality, of course, there are so many other situations where bullying can occur. You can get bullied at home, by your family, at work, by your colleagues, by complete strangers on the internet, and you can most definitely get bullied by somebody that you're trying to form a relationship with. And oh boy, is that not the worst form of bullying? Because this person we really like, and we want them to really like us back. So when they start treating us badly, it really hurts and it takes a massive knock on our self-esteem. So if you're wondering about your partner and what's going on in your love life, here are some signs that you may be being bullied in your relationship. Your partner makes you think they are always right and you are always wrong. Nothing wrong with confidence or being self-assured. We find that very attractive in people, and hell, we want that ourselves. But this person is so confident and so self-assured that they make you question and doubt yourself in every way possible. If you say, I'm a little bit worried about that, they will likely say, don't worry about it, you're being silly. If you say, I'm kind of upset about this, they will probably reply, stop being so miserable, come on, cheer up. If you say pretty much anything that they disagree with or have a different point of view, or even if you're just trying to explain how you feel, far from talking about it and seeing if any changes need to be made, they won't even accept that those feelings are justified. They will just make you feel like this is all some nonsense going on in your messy little mind. Oh, bless you. Their affection is conditional. Sure, they're the life and soul of the party, sweetness and light, fabulous person to be around when everything's going their way, but the moment you question them or bring anything up which makes them feel uncomfortable in the slightest, they suddenly turn cold, irresponsive, they don't want anything to do with you all of a sudden. Now this is a tactic and it's designed to teach you a lesson. That lesson being, if you make me feel uncomfortable in any way, you're gonna pay for that and you're not gonna like it. So probably best to just keep me sweet, wouldn't you say? They make you feel like you need them. They will slowly do and say things to subtly make you believe that you rely on them, and without them, your life would not be worth living. I once had a boyfriend who would always imply to me that I couldn't do anything, and who else would want me because after all, I'm blind. Now, I know from the outside looking in, it's so easy to say, why would you ever be in that relationship? It's obvious that person is not right for you. But when you're hearing this and it's a drip effect every day, all the time, no matter how self-confident you are, you start to believe it might be true. Their feelings are everything and your feelings are nothing. You've basically got to the point where you're so afraid of hurting their feelings that you just stop expressing your own. You'd like to ask them why they stood you up when you guys planned to hang out and get pizza the other week, but you're pretty sure they will just say you're needy or you're putting too much pressure on them, and so it's better for them and safer for you if you just keep it buttoned. And, more pizza for you, right? Silver lining. They mock and embarrass you in the name of comedy. Let's say you're self-conscious about your appearance. This person will now highlight things about the way you look in front of other people and make you feel even worse about that. And if you bring it up and say, that kind of hurt me, they'll be like, I was only joking. And then they make you feel like you have no sense of humour. We have all experienced the emotions surrounding somebody telling us to lighten up when something has really hurt us, and that ain't pretty. They use the silent treatment as a punishment. We are all only too familiar with those nagging self-doubts that come in when our communication with somebody very suddenly just gets cut off entirely. Some people will let us stew in this. It's basically minimum effort for maximum gain. They know that if they leave it long enough, our brains will tell us a whole story about why we're in the wrong and actually why we need to apologise to them, and then we'll just come crawling back, telling them how bloody marvellous they are. All of these things share a very powerful element in common, and that is every single one of them makes us question and doubt ourselves. Now, obviously, the ideal thing when you find yourself in this situation is to just get the hell out of it, and that's easier said than immediately done in some cases. But I think the first thing we need to do is to take a step back, realise when we're being completely reasonable, and know when we haven't done anything wrong. When a relationship is healthy, we should feel comfortable in expressing our feelings without fearing the repercussions of that. We should be able to talk things through, and we should never feel like we can't have a different opinion to that of our partner. That is normal. Every relationship has it, and if yours doesn't, there's something off there. It would be great to hear from you if you've ever had some experiences of being bullied in a relationship, and if you want to hear more of my stories, make sure you check out my TED Talk, What Online Dating Looks Like When You're Blind, and I'll meet you there. Sweetness and light, heart of the party. Those nagging self-doubts. Oh God. Now this is a tactic. Nay! Oh, silent treatment.